Well, a very good evening and welcome to another Ray White Canberra live auction stream. Of course, coming to you from the Belconnen head office here in the auction room, but tonight virtually we are off to the delightful suburb of EVATT, and it's the much anticipated auction of number 4 William Webb Drive that we offer for your buying consideration this evening, and what a property it is. My name is Alec Brown. On behalf of the entire Ray White Canberra team, most notably the dynamic duo who have helped you through your buying journey over the past few weeks, Mr. Sebastian Gutierrez and Harry McCormack, I'd first of all like to really extend my appreciation to our owners for the effort that they've gone to in presenting this magnificent residence. It's great to have you all joining us on the live stream, and to the interested buyers amongst you on the phone, I do wish you the very best with your bidding. Now, I know both Sebastian and Harry, right throughout the entire marketing campaign, have provided you with all the relevant documentation to ensure your absolute confidence in this property. Most notably, our contract, a fairly standard ACT Law Society document, which legally identifies the unexpired term of the lease for Block 13, Section 22 in the division of EVATT. The prescribed terms within, they're exactly as you would expect. It's a cash and unconditional sale. There are no listed restrictions on the transfer of the title. We're offering the property vacant possession, with there being no illusions regarding the inclusions. They are as is on that front page and noted. GST is of course not applicable to the price you pay. Settlement, well, that's been noted within 60 days from today's date, and a standard 10% deposit is required to secure your purchase. Now, all of that said, if you've made any changes with Harry or Sebastian in advance, any alterations or amendments to the details that are approved, you bid with absolute confidence on that basis. Of course, like any auction, we are governed by the ACT terms and conditions of auction. They've been widely distributed in advance. However, I will highlight a few of the more pertinent points for you. I'm the only one authorised to place any kind of bid or offer on behalf of our seller. If compelled to do so, I'll clearly announce this as a vendor bid. It can be done just once and only at a level below the reserve price. Your participation by way of bidding over the phone, well, that is of course through the pre-registration process, and I will note all authorisation and documentation to allow that to happen with each of our bidders has been cited and approved. I can decide the amounts or the increments by which the bidding advances, and also may choose to refuse any bid. In the very unlikely event of a dispute or discrepancy, my role will be to adjudicate. I'll be the sole arbiter, and my decision will be final. Now, providing we are above the exceptionally realistic reserve price that has been set at the strike of the gavel and screaming of sold, the obligation to our fortuitous purchaser amongst you would be immediately to complete the contract of sale. Of course, we are authorised to do that on your behalf, as well as paying the balance of that nominated deposit. No further bids, no late offers can be considered, however, once the sale has been declared. So to ensure your success, like I always say, I'd recommend that you bid. Then of course, make sure you are my highest bidder, and providing we're above that reserve price, you'll be the buyer. The balance of any other terms or conditions I take as being read and understood. Well, tastefully updated and presented to please. It's an absolute delight to be offering you number 4 William Webb Drive here in EVATT. A home of absolute considered taste and proportions, equally matched by a gorgeous position block of 725 square metres. And really, what stands out for me with a home like this is just how easy life really is, with all the hard work already being done. Whether you're looking at that wonderful updated kitchen, the updated bathroom, the hardwood floors that just seem to flow right throughout the home, or that wonderful sunroom and alfresco area towards the back. Inside and out, everything is catered for here, and done so with absolute flair. The rear gardens are absolutely immaculate, and of course, underpinning all of this opportunity is the location itself. A stroll to the local shops or schools. Even closer, just to get yourself into the Belconnen town centre or the Gungahlin area as well. It really is convenience that we offer here, all wrapped up in one nice neat parcel. You can certainly see why the interest has been high with an offering like this. What we look for now is our next owner. I wish you well with all of your bidding. I call for your interest here in EVATT. Who starts me off with an opening bid?
470,000, Alec.
470,000. It's a considered move at bidder number 2, and away we go. Only at 470, and 500,000 the retort, and it's a good position to have now at $500,000. Bidder number 3 in front at $500,000. May I suggest 510? Took the words right out of my mouth at 510. Bidder number 2 is back at 510. Can I welcome new interest now at 510? 20 now, and bidder 3 in the lead at 520 with bidder number 3 in front. Can I suggest 530 on the rise? 525. Bidder number 1 530 with bidder number 2 at 530. Happy to keep going in those fives if it helps at 530,000. Bidder number 2 in front, 35. Bidder 3 in front now at 535,000. Can I say 540, or you do go something stronger? You maybe say 550. 540, and bidder number 2 back with you at 540,000. Any advances on the rise now at 540? 45. Bidder number 1 leads the charge at 545. I searched for that 550. Surely it's there at 545,000 though. 547. Oh, bidder number 2 cutting it fine at 547. My suggestion, my recommendation, we just go straight to 550. 550, bidder number 1 and back in front at 550,000. Can I say all the fives? Who's there at 555? 555 with bid number 2. Taking the suggestion well, leading in advance at $555,000. Any advances now? 557. Taking the step out of your book, but we're back there with bid number 1 at 557. Can I say 560, bidder 2? You come back in. Bidder number 1 in front. 558. Oh, we're down to the decimals now. With the $1,000 rise at 558. Bidder number 2 in front at only 558,000. 559. Keep chipping away in those singles. Happy to do so now at 559,000. 60 to call with bid number 2 at 560. At 560. My suggestion is the ones aren't strong enough to fool your competition. 561. Fair enough. You're in front. Bidder number 1 at 561. I recommend to go to 565 though. 562 with bid number 2. Still moving in those $1,000 increments now. Happy to do so with everything on offer here at 562. And sorry, 3 now the call at 563. Still moving in those thousands. Bidder 1 versus bidder number 2 it would seem at 563,000 with bidder number 1 in front. First call, can I tempt you back in bidder number 2? You have been strong. Second call at 563,000, bidder number 1 in front. Third, final call, are we sure, are we certain? We go in there? 565, bid number 2.
We're on the market and selling.
Thank you, Sebastian. If you haven't heard the news, it is selling here tonight. And a wonderful opportunity it is at $565,000. You'd want to be absolutely certain, you'd want to be sure. It's hard to create a home like this. 566 and clickety click. Bidder number 1 is back at 566, the current mark, the current measure. Can I welcome you back in, bidder number 2 at 566? You were close, so close. Just one more bid is all it takes. Let's soon see on the count of 3. First call at 566, bidder number 1 and in front. Second call, no late bids, no late offers. We sell here for the want of another bid. Third and final. Are we there? Do we come back in? Are we absolutely certain? If you need that extra moment of clarity, of consideration, I give you that quick spell. Just bear with us, folks, at 566. A huge decision to make after all, but one from where I'm standing, you can do so with absolute confidence. When you look at everything on offer here, the freshly painted interiors inside, the quality floorboards, the setback from the street, it really does have it all here in spades. Bidder number 1 in front. 566, 500.
Yep.
It's the smallest increment I will take at 566 a half. I'd urge you to come back in. Something a little bit stronger though. Really show your intent to the rest of the market now. 567. Keep moving in those 500s. At 567. A considered move though. Bidder number 1, you are back in front. You are back in the lead and it could all be yours. At 567, is there any further advances? Have we exhausted all resources? Do we just go that one more for the lifestyle? All hanging in the balance here. At 567,000, I call it away to be sold. First time at 567. Second call. This is it. It's that moment of truth. That final bid. That's all I ask for. Have I got your best? Are we absolutely certain? Just bear with us with the online forum. I'm just making sure everybody is given the same fair, equal opportunity to buy here and now at 567,000. Third, final time. Are we finished? Are we certain? Bidder number 2, is there anything left? I do appreciate your interest. I do thank you for your bidding. We come back in. Sebastian, how are we looking on the phone? It's a need to know moment. Have I got your best? That's all I ask for. Think not just what is it worth today, but what is it going to be worth in 10 years' time, in 20 years' time. With an opportunity like this, it's the third call at 567,000. Anything further to go, just bear with us whilst we confirm on the phone at 567. Any advances now?
Are we having a
Sebastian, that is that moment. I call for the final interest now.
We're just having a think.
I get it. I do understand it, but I will.
An increment of $500.
567,500. The bidder number on that one is bidder number 4 and new interest. I welcome you in. A new face to the race, and it is worth it. And good property is always hard fought for. 568 and straight back. Bidder number 1 knows the value, knows what it means in an opportunity like this at 568,000. Bidder number 4, were we just there for the one bid, or you go for one more at $568,000? Lifestyle, as I say, hanging in the balance here. The secure yard. The undercover entertaining, and of course the shed, even with reverse cycle, heating and cooling. What more could you really ask for? At $568,000. Calling it away to be sold. First time at 568. No better bid, no better offer. Quickly. Second call at understood. We're just confirming the bids right now. Bid number 1, hang tight. You're in the lead at 568,000, but I need to know. Have that chat, have that quick consultation, but it is going to be worth that and a lot more in the future. When you think of everything on offer here, the stunning gardens, the rear lawn, absolutely green like Augusta, the beautiful presentation that we see here.
Yeah, that's fine.
68 and
569.
569 with bidder number 4 and back in front, upping the ante, popping in the 1,000, 569, did we say 570? We'll go something a little bit stronger. Tilt your hand a little heavier just to get rid of your competition at 569. 570. Welcome back, bidder number 1. You've been so strong, and I do wish you well in your buying endeavours at $570,000. Any advances now, bidder number 4? I ask for that quick consultation. Surely do we just go that little bit extra now to make it yours inside the call of 3? And it goes once then at 570. It is the second time of calling here on 4 William Webb Drive at 570,000. Bidder number 1. Is there anything left? Are we positive? Are we sure? I just need to know. Anything further to go? I'm just getting the signal. Just one moment now at 570,000. Quickly, do we go just that one extra step towards home ownership, towards a lifestyle of happiness and reward at 570,000. Third and final call. All done, all finished. Understood. We're just confirming numbers right.
$500.
570,500. Bid number 1. I do thank you for your interest so far. We are very, very close at 570,500. Bidder 4 and back in front at 570.5. We just knock it out of the park now. I go to 575. Really show your intent. In a market like this, it is worth that. 571 with bidder number 1. I do thank you for your bid. I do thank you for your interest. Always, I would have been happy to give you a little bit of extra time to consider it if it was required, but you know the value of this location. You know the value of what we have on offer. How hard is it to do those renovations, to pay for everything that's already here in this position here? Simply move in on settlement and enjoy all the hard work that's already been put in. At $571,000. Bidder number 4, I know you've been doing those calculations, those considerations. I'll need you to be prompt. I'll need you to come forward now with your best offer. It is all here. Here we go, just that one more to make it yours at $571,000. Bidder number 1 and in front to be sold for the first time. Second call, and this is it. I will need to know, no late bids, no late offers at $571,000. Third and final time, this is it. Do we go that last more?
I need to know.
It's that need to know moment. This is it. We sell it otherwise for the want of another bid at $571,000. It is going. It is going. Do we go in? Just one more. This is that moment. Hang tight, bid number 1. I just have to be absolutely clear and fair for everybody participating here. A little bit harder on the phone, as you can appreciate. 571 is the winning bid right now. Anything further to go? Nothing further there. Bidder number 4, I do thank you for your interest. I do thank you for your patience. Bidder number 1, it looks like it is all yours. It is going in 3, 2, 1. We are sold your way. Bidder number 1, congratulations, 571,000. What a fantastic home, what a fantastic result. Congratulations to our successful purchaser, to our successful seller, to our underbidders. Look, we will do our absolute best to find you another alternative, another option in the marketplace. Thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions about the live stream auction platform or to view any one of our properties, please get in contact with the team. We'd love to have a chat. We would love to help. Otherwise, thank you for tuning in. Stay safe out there.